Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to be going over JBC. I've had this hot air station for probably about a year. I used to have the old AUI or whatever the hell you call it, beginner station. I had for years, worked pretty good, but temperatures were all off the wall from sometimes wondering why the chip's not coming off or overheating stuff. So that's why I made the decision to go with the JBC. So what I'm gonna do is just go over a little couple options. And by the way, they did come out with a newer version like this. That's like the soldering station interface at the LCD. Actually, I like this one probably better. I don't know. I've never really actually checked the newer one out. It would have the same interface as and with the camera. It has the same button interface like this. The newer one has. So my thoughts on this one from the older one, or the newer version, that you had these actually big buttons here. So if we turn it on, you know, it's easy to go up and down, big buttons, versus the new interface that they came out with, the little buttons, and go over for your heat. I mean, I don't know, constantly maybe touching it and keep touching it would probably get a pain in the butt. So I don't know, I would have to test out the new feature, but I do like the old version here. This is just recently last year's, but this year they recently updated the model to have the big screen like that. And that would be easier just for reading profiles, I would say. So if you need to read profiles a lot and see your temperatures and how often it varies, then maybe you would want to upgrade to a new feature. But I mean, to have these nice buttons to go through, toggle them up, down, then hit the menu again to go over. I mean, pretty easy. So you just tap the menu if you want to turn up the temperature. And it'd probably be a lot easier, you know, finding the buttons versus when you're under the microscope, you know, to turn it up a little bit or down, or adjust your airflow. So that's probably why I would not like the newer one. So I'm kind of glad maybe possibly that I did get the older version. It's just basically a different interface. That's all they did. So if we go over here and we choose, we hold this down, this will bring our menu features up. So we have the different menu features. This will tell you how many times you use your station, how many hours. If we go in it. Yeah, I really don't put that many miles on mine that much, but I do use it. So programmable settings. So if you have your profiles, and we have station settings, and you can set the temperature for, you know, your max temperature and your fixed temp. And your air, so what you want your air pressure to go up to. I have mine just set as 80, or else you're blowing components away at 100. Normally I use 80%, but sometimes I'll sit there and use down to 60, smaller components like iPhone chips. so they just don't go blown away. So it's always fun trying to find the components when they blow away, especially using this. This hot air station from my previous one has, basically it's a jet engine inside it, a turbine that blows the air, which is very efficient. And you know, you could have stop time, so you want the thing to stop and go into cool mode in like 2 minutes or something. I just have it off. You have an option for a pedal stand. You know, I have mine for, just the pedal. I have mine set for the stand, which would be standard. So if you want to change it, you have to enter your PIN code. And auto start feature is when you take the JBC holder out of its stand, then it'll start automatically. Hot air button, that's the button on the side with the handle, and then you have beep and change pin. And you got reset. You can reset the device. So I'm gonna exit out of here. So you're gonna probably hear this when it kicks up as jet engine. I got it on 80%. I'm not even gonna put any temperature. See how easy to interface that is? I don't know if you still purchase the same model, but the handle is gonna be the same. And this model is JT. This is a JT version. This is a bigger nozzle than the actual, it's like a little pencil precision tool, the smaller version one. I went with the bigger one because I take a lot of bigger components off. You know, some boards, like basically the PlayStations, the Xboxes. So I like that little feature that you have on the, and we'll go over to the stand here. This is the stand it comes with. And so if you had it on, it's on. I'm not pushing the button. It automatically shuts off. So that's a nice little feature. So that's a review of the JBC. I like it. It's a lot, but sometimes it's worth it. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.